So
I appreciate that.
no doubt,
I
baby.
hope more musicians can do that. You know, like where they see a situation and they can be a voice. I know a lot of lyricists I've been working with recently. They involve themselves in charities. I make sure like I make my crowd like that now. So
Right.
if I can create like a power movement where people see like music has a voice bigger than what they play on the radio, like we could change a lot in this world.
Right.
Music is huge.
No doubt. Now I want to ask you about, even though we know that you got your, you know what I'm saying, you got your own style and you do things the way you do things. I kind of got the feeling maybe that you probably get tired of people pretty much equating you to the sound of Eminem. Because when you
can never get tired of being compared to a great, right?
Right. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, because you're doing your own thing, for real. You know what I'm saying? For those of you that have not heard Sullee get down and put his music down, y'all stay locked in here because we got some tracks that we're going to bang after the interview. But even I, when I heard your music, go ahead. Even I, when I heard your music, I thought Eminem. I was like, you know, it was a rendition. I was saying to myself, this boy is bad. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
you know, it's funny because like it's just like my mom, she doesn't understand too much English, but
right.
You know, she's seen me on TV before, radio. But then every now and then, if like M comes on, or even maybe Lupe,
right?
She's like, is that you? And I'm just like, sure, mom. Like you.
Yeah, you definitely, man, got a very unique sound. Even though it sounds like a little bit like M, your lyrics are different, and you actually go in and you are an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? So that's a beautiful thing, and it shows for itself. So I want you to tell me a little about some of the things that you may have learned, because you've opened for a whole lot of folks that, you know what I'm saying, you've opened up for Who Kid, you know what I'm saying, Jay Sean, Mos Def, DJ Drama, Waka Flocka, DMX. I mean, I can keep going, you know what I'm saying, Mano, I mean, you've been putting your work in for real, son, you know what I'm saying? So tell everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Especially when you're proud, dude.
Right. Tell everybody some of the things that you've learned, you know what I'm saying, in this industry, man, about doing work with some of the great ones in the game.
Like honestly, persistence is key. I feel like, you know, I'm helping some artists right now grow, and the thing is, you know, some people will send emails out or try something for an interview, or maybe like pitches, or send tracks to a radio, and they won't get it the first time, and they're just like, you know, quit. I'm like, how do you have love for something and you know, not keep at it?
Right.
Like honestly, the first time I ever got on radio, I sent maybe over 1,000 emails to the same station. You know, sometimes I get blocked from people, and eventually that one station hit me back, and they played my radio, and they played my song, and it was funny because there was like a miracle behind that too, because I sent them, this was 93.9 WKYS, one of the biggest stations in DC.
Right.
And I sent them a song called How Much Longer. Like maybe 95% of the emails was that song.
Right.
And maybe 2-3 emails I sent them like a song called Bismillah, and that means in the name of God. And randomly that was the one that was chosen as my first song ever. And that's why I'm always a big believer in faith, man, because like everything I've done, like I've just prayed on it, and that's what's helped me come through. Like I learned, you know, that's what taught me that persistence is key in this industry. They're not going to let you have it easy. You could be the best rapper alive. You could be better than someone like Jay-Z, you know, but
right.
if you don't put in work, they're not going to give you that hand.
Right.
So, you know, these people have taught me that. They taught me, you know, money talks.
Right.
Because at this point, like I said, you could be the best. If you're not going to invest in yourself as an artist,
right,
then, you know, good luck. Because in a way it's bad, because I know so many great artists, and I'm in that same position where if you don't got $5-6 grand to put on, you know, a good publicist or PR, then you got to do all this yourself. Like half the time I'm not sleeping, I'm either pitching emails or, you know, I'm doing something like by myself. Like luckily over the years I've gathered up a team who helps me now.
Right.
But at the same time, like just opening up, being on stage on the same stage and in the footsteps of these legends that I grew up listening to, it's made me more humble just to feel that, you know, in my lifetime, when I was growing up listening to someone like DMX, like one of my favorite artists, and then I got to meet him, talk to him, perform like on the same stage. I'm just like,
yeah. I did this.
So,
and we definitely appreciate you.
Yeah.
We definitely appreciate you, your spiritual grounding. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of cats don't really understand that in itself will actually push you to another level that no one else
People
is
want
at.
it easy. They want that food easy, but
Right.
you can't eat if you're not working for that. You got to set your own plate up. No one's gonna give you that plate.
No doubt, baby. So, what was one of your first projects? One of the first projects that you worked on that you can remember actually you did, and then after you did that project, you pretty much said to yourself, wow, not only did I do this, but I did this well, and now seems like I'm on my way.
There was a song called Nothing Else Matters, and it was actually a sampled beat from Metallica, and when I recorded that song, it got so big, and it was actually played on over 40 radio stations across 7 different countries, Norway, Ghana, France, all these different countries. We had it playing in Russia. Like,
wow.
Every artist plays in Russia.
Wow.
It was over the U.S., like different states, and that was the song that actually got, shout out to DJ Lean. Like, she was out in Norway, she heard that, and she had me fly out. She's the one who set up the whole, my biggest show, like, opening for Mos Def, one of my favorite artists.
Okay.
And, that song allowed me to fly out to Norway. All paid expenses. They went out there, did my thing, like, it was beautiful. That's one song I'll never forget, because from there, it was like a domino effect for like a good year and a half.
Cool.
All these shows like back and forth.
Yeah, that was good Gucci. That sound like that was that was good Gucci, baby. So what's the project you working on now? You know what I'm saying?
That was only a year into doing the music, so
right. Right. So what's your project that you're working on now that you actually pushing these days?
Recently, I've had the blessing, shout out to Vicky Natty, producer from Shady Records. Like, he put me on Cassius's latest album. They just dropped, like, it was in the top 100 on iTunes. They dropped 100,000 hot copies in Europe. That song is with me, Crooked Eye, and Cassius.
Yeah.
And, Slaughterhouse. So, recently worked with them. Recently worked with, shout out to Voice of 5'9". Worked with Cannabis, worked with Diabolic, Canava from D12. Working with this show. We got this project coming out next week. Like I said, I'm doing Delations too, so I got a project coming out 2 weeks after that, which is like a Pakistani type of track. So it's like 2 different tracks. I got radios in Pakistan playing me, so it's like a way different crowd. And then my whole EP I'm working on is called Power.
Right.
And I see, like, Power is so that's like a 7-track EP which I'm releasing later towards this year. Right now, it's all these videos are being created for each track, so it'll be like an animated series.
Okay.
Plus, like, 2 real music videos with me in them as well.
Yeah.
But the purpose behind that is like my relationship between me and God and how I got here in the music industry, what I've learned in the music industry, how people will treat you regardless if you're good to them. Like, how they don't got you at the end of the day.
Right.
If you're not giving, if you're not filling their pockets. It's just about a bunch of all my experiences and everything, so it's pretty deep.
Yeah, no question. And let me commend you. Let me say thank you for putting us in Pakistan right now, man, because I know somebody in Pakistan. I know somebody in Pakistan is listening to Mafia Live right now, baby. Shout out to all the Pakistanis out there, baby. We love the love, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, Sullee, baby, it was beautiful, man, that you came out, man. I mean, you speak so well, man, and you know what I'm saying, all the different things that you do, man. Me and you could go on for a long time, but due to time restraints, man, I just want to say to you, man, I appreciate your music and all that you're doing, man, and and may you continue on, you know what I'm saying, being blessed and doing the things that you're doing, And for all my listeners out there, y'all make sure y'all don't turn it down, don't touch no knobs, don't do nothing. Stay right here because we getting ready to bang some of these Sullee tracks
Stay
at
away
you.
from that Molly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Stay away from that. We getting ready to bang some of these Sullee tracks, you know what I'm saying, to let you know how Sullee really put it in. Hey, Sullee, man, once again, man, before we go, though, I want to give you another opportunity to shout out and plug everything and everybody, man, that's kind of help you get to the point of where you are today.
Shout out to everybody. Like, we got a track called My Circle coming out with my dude Rival Me from Cali, my dude B-Top from Delaware, Nikki Taylor. She's growing up too out in New York. Shout out to my dude Corley. Shout out to mine, Vicky Natty. Like, everybody I work with, I got love for everyone. So And if I miss you, you already know. I got you on Charles, East or West.
No doubt, baby.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Mafia Magazine, because if it wasn't for this opportunity, I wouldn't be here either. You know, every bit counts. So I appreciate you more than you appreciate me.
No doubt, baby. Yeah. All right. Let me just say, man, before we go, man, may you always be blessed in everything that you do, and may you always prosper in all that you do. You heard?
I feel you.
No